Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cracked Up Games, and welcome to a new playthrough for the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Um, since I'm doing the Undertale Genocide playthrough right now, I figured that this would kind of be something a little more chill, a little more mellow to kind of break the tension during the recording sessions and stuff, and kind of give a bit of a tonal shift in between uploads. So, yeah, it's a game that I've heard good things about, but I've never played myself. My understanding it's kind of like a bit of a supernatural mystery game type thing. This game is a narrative experience that does not hold your hand.
Ethan Carter, I didn't know.
Hello?
But he knew who I was. When the police won't help you and the priests don't believe you, you call on Paul Prospero. You call on me. If you're a kid
Paul
like Ethan,
Prospero?
you're right.
It's a
Plenty
funny
do.
sounding name.
Ethan's letter started out just like any other fan mail. But soon there were mentions of things no little boy should know about. There are places that exist that very few people can see. Ethan could have drawn a map.
Is this the first game I've... What the heck am I looking at? That's weird.
Darkness reaching out for me.
This is the first game that I've played on this channel that actually has voice acting.
I was too late for that. To
I
find
want to say
Ethan,
yes.
I had to figure out what this place was trying to hide from me.
Okay, so it's not properly recognizing my controller. I have to get that fixed before the next episode then. May have to start using DS4 Windows again, because I haven't actually been using that for the last few playthroughs. No! It's too early for that! What the heck was that about? Hello? Crap. Yes, I am fully aware of that. What am I doing here? What am I trying to sense? I don't know what this actually is doing. Like, it's sensing something with the trap here, but I don't actually know what it's doing. Okay, I'm just gonna, like, not go off the beaten path right now, then. I say that, and then I already see something that immediately piques my curiosity again. What am I looking at here? Oh, it's just the way the stump is broken, I guess. I will preface this by saying that I don't... Christ! Hello? Okay, so, like, it's more complete? Because I had part of the same sense from that first trap. But then it added more. So anyways, hopefully I can finish the thought this time. I will preface by saying that I don't know if I'll have any sort of performance issues or anything with this. When I first started the game, Bear Trap. Alright, so 3 parts of it. Looks like there's maybe one more trap in this area to find. But yeah, when I first started the game, there was like a lot of lag with it being full screened and stuff. So I had to put it in windowed mode, which I generally do anyways, so I can at least somewhat keep an eye on OBS, make sure everything's going properly, stuff like that. Oh, that's where I entered from, okay. So is there another trap over on this side, maybe? Because I found two over here so far. Why are there so many traps around here? Oh, yep, here's something. Alright, so what's gonna happen here? Is this the last thing? No, there's one more. Like, is it actually possible at all to get hit by those? And if so, what the heck would happen? Because, like, I feel like that swinging thing came very close to actually hitting me. Okay, yeah, so I can just keep on walking that way, but... what if I go over here, where it feels like the game's actually, like, trying to divert me to? Because I don't know where the fifth trap is yet. Oh. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Where does this game take place in, anyways? I don't actually know. I know that the voiceover said the name of an area already. Bridge closed. Do not enter. Okay. Well, I'm still looking for something anyways. But yeah, I said the name of the area. Like, Raven Creek, Red Creek, something like that. I wasn't entirely paying attention as much as I should have during the opening narration. Oh my god, there's a sprint button. What's going on over here? But yeah, like I was saying though, don't know if there's going to be any performance issues. Things have been running smoothly so far since I adjusted the settings a bit, but I don't know. What's with the weird discoloration on the side of that rock? God, that actually startled me. I didn't realize there was a trap over here. I didn't think there would be one. Is this the last one? Yes. Okay, so what is actually going on here? What am I sensing? Oh. Oh. What the heck? Okay. Oh, Christ. What is the button that says there? Base? Sap. An old man came to the forest every day to drink sap from the trees. To get there, the old man had to step around many dangerous traps. The villagers believed this old man had hidden a jade amulet in the forest. But the old man wanted the villagers to believe this because then they would search the forest for treasure and not drink his sap. One cool fall night, someone set fire to the forest and the fire spread to the village. The old man escaped the fire by covering himself in sap. When he returned to the village, he found all the villagers' bones. The old man sat down and cried. Then he found more sap to drink. Okay, that's very, very strange.
Ethan, I told you, you can't be here.
Hello?
Gramp, I wrote something for you.
That's real nice. Thank you. Just leave it.
Did Ethan write that?
I'll read it later.
If so, Ethan has a very strange sense of storytelling. Oh, everything's back to normal now. Also, where the heck am I? This is not where I just was. Why am I at like a abandoned campfire? Is this the same story? Yes, okay. Alright, so what is this then? One dead in house fire. After heated public hearing, no answers for Vandegrift heirs. Let's see. Bayfield County. Fire damage to historic home in... Okay, Red Creek Valley. Red Creek Valley, that's what it is. Let's see. Fire damage to historic home in Red Creek Valley Wednesday morning, according to officials from the Bayfield County Fire Department. Family of 6 was asleep when the blaze broke out at the remote house once owned by Albert Vandegrift at 46 Old Ogden Road in Red Creek Valley. Gail Carter, Gail Carter, 58, was pronounced dead at the scene. Remaining family members were able to escape. Carter's husband, Edwin, told investigators he may have fallen asleep with a lit cigarette in his hand. So, in the voiceover after I read the previous thing from Ethan, it was Ethan and Ed. So, was Gail Carter Ethan's grandmother, then? And Edwin is his grandpa, Ed? Firefighters were dispatched to the scene at 1:22 a.m. and remained at the scene, and that is a 1, right? I think so. Until around 5 a.m. Wednesday. They returned to the property 4 hours later to extinguish hot spots which had rekindled. Assisting at the initial fire was the Ashland Township Volunteer Fire Department. Masonville Emergency Medical Services was on standby at the scene. After heated public hearing, no answers for Vandegrift heirs. Bayfield County. Members of the Vandegrift family again gathered in the Bayfield County Courthouse today to debate the fate of the Vandegrift fortune, what has remained in escrow since 1961, when family patriarch Albert Vandegrift, 91, I think that's... Is that 91 or... Might be 71? I'm not entirely sure how to interpret that font. Died in a mine accident, the after effects of which nearly destroyed Vandegrift Industrial and severely damaged the local economy. James Vandegrift, 38, of Chicago, argued that his father's demands were unreasonable and that many Vandegrift family members have personal reasons for wanting to avoid living in Red Creek Valley on the Vandegrift estate, as stipulated in the elder Vandegrift's will. The recent fire in which the Vandegrift home was damaged, he said, only underlined his family's concerns. Since 1967, the Carter family has lived upon the former Vandegrift estate as temporary caretakers. Okay, so the Carter family are caretakers of the estate, while Albert Vandegrift sounds like in his will he wants his family members to, I guess maybe they have to live in the estate to perhaps actually obtain their inheritance? Because it says as stipulated in the will, which means that it's a actual like stipulation or requirement of it. It's not so much just something that he wants them to do. It's something that's actually like a stipulation for something else. Right, this is where that trap was, and the trap is gone now. What? Okay, well I can still hear the ghosts. Oh, this is where the swinging log trap was. I can still hear those weird ghost whispers, but the traps are gone. That's very strange. Also weird that there's a path around this when you can just go over it. But yeah, so from what I know of this game, just from reading the page on the Epic Games Store, I should have fallen through that. I should not be able to stand right here. Also, I'm glad to see that I'm probably able to stand right here because apparently I don't have feet. I am floating. But yeah, from what I can tell by reading like the Epic Games Store page for this...
Valley.
Oop, hold on.
Seemed like a quiet, ordinary place. I've learned 2 things in my life. No place is truly quiet, and nowhere.
God, this is so pretty.
Ordinary. Ethan warned me about that.
Look, there's like a dam over there or something, it looks like.
He didn't need to worry. I'd worked dozens of cases, hundreds. This would be my last one.
So I guess the character's like a private investigator or something, maybe? Little viewing balcony here. But yeah, like I was saying though, from reading the Epic Games Store page, camera was lagging for a second there. I hope that doesn't actually come up in the recording, because it looks like it kind of is for the game too, which is going to be a problem. I am seeing a notice on OBS about encoding overload, so... Okay, if this video doesn't actually turn out that well in quality, I will probably have to figure some stuff out before the next upload. See if I can get things to run better, because the preview window in OBS is looking really choppy, and I don't know if that's going to actually translate over to the video itself after I record. Yeah, like I was saying though, to my knowledge, this is kind of like a freeform narrative game. Like hello. Like, you're not given like firm directions for any... That's blood. Like, you're not given firm directions for anything. There is an actual, like, story and narrative and stuff, but you basically explore everything entirely on your own. Blood. Animal? Human? Accident? Murder? Crankshaft. Fresh scratches recently used. Crank. What is happening? Yeah, like, where is the crank for that crankshaft? So I can't move it at all. But yeah, it's like a freeform kind of like explorative mystery thing. You're not really given any sort of firm guidance on how to go about doing things. You just kind of have to explore around, find stuff yourself, and figure things out as you go. So, could be an interesting playthrough. I really enjoy mystery stuff, so something like this is right up my alley. I just hope I don't get too confused on actually trying to find progress at any point in time. Alright, so where is the crank? Let me look further back. There's a path over here. Then there's the actual railway. Hold on. Let me follow this rail. See if I can find the crank anywhere. Again, I should not be able to properly walk over this with how many gaps there are. Also, I don't like all the creaking. Which I will also say that, to my knowledge, this game has like some kind of atmospheric horror elements, which we've already seen with those certain traps that startled the heck out of me. But as far as I know, there's not any sort of like actual danger for the character. There's no sort of like combat or enemies or anything like that. It's just the like exploration and goes that? Like the exploration and the like mystery and stuff, and a lot of the horror elements are more like environmental and like the ambiance and stuff like that. Alright, yeah, so it doesn't look like the crank is this way anywhere. God, I don't like how quiet everything is. It's actually really freaking me out already. Enter. Alright, so what else is there to find? Also, does this come out like a menu at all? Has an options menu, that's about it apparently. Alright, so what's going on over here? What are these? Just pillars? There's a few of them kind of lining the path on this one side. Alright, well this doesn't go very far, so don't really know what the point of it is. Also, my own footsteps keep messing with me because they aren't a constant sound. It only happens every so often. Like, what are these poles? I don't actually know what purpose those can serve. Around this way. It's very dark lighting, so it's hard for me to see at times. Got a little bit of lag there for a second. Hello? Rope? Cut ties. Untied, tied. No blood. What? Not sure exactly what that marker is. See over here. That is a leg. Rest of the corpse. Blood trail. Victim dragged away, crawled away. Oh no, that's two legs, okay. Oh god. Oh, hello? Under construction. Blood from legs. Blood from? Fractured skull. Cause of death. Blood loss. Head trauma. Touch. What? Not yet. Death seemed disturbed by third party. Something by time. I didn't have a chance to read what that first word was. What's going on down here? Alright, I'm actually gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. I kind of want to make sure that the recording is fine before I go too much further into anything. like I said, I may end up having to adjust settings for future episodes. So until then, if you liked the video, consider leaving a like. If you have any suggestions on how I can improve or anything else you wish to share, then consider leaving a comment. If you like what I do and want to see more videos, then consider subscribing so you don't miss an upload. Until then, I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.